I really just want you to step back, okay?
That's great, but my rights are to understand.
You don't have rights in this right now.
No, I don't
okay?
have rights at all.
Body camera shows what happened between Andru Kulas there with the burrito and police investigating a trespassing incident 2 years ago in Old Town Fort Collins.
I pay my taxes. I own my own business.
Kulas questions police in this video we edited for time.
You have no balls. Because you can't talk to me man to man with a burrito in my hand.
You're getting a citation for third-degree trespass, okay?
For what, dude?
Police say he was on the restricted rooftop of a bar. One of the officers tries to force him to take the ticket.
Because I have a client that is a attorney and it will take your. Oh, yeah, you're. No, you don't.
This is yours.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
And then police use pepper spray inches from his eyes.
Dude,
Turn over.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Kulas has filed an excessive force lawsuit claiming his left eye is permanently blurry.
It's not right.
To play devil's advocate here, viewers, when they see this story, not everybody is going to take your side. You're intoxicated at this moment. Do you believe your reactions to police contributed to the conflict here?
My reactions to the police was justified. I had every right to say my piece.
His attorney says police did not have to use force. Even the Internal Affairs report says force was not necessary.
The video speaks for itself. The Internal Affairs report speaks for itself.
However, that investigation still exonerated the two officers. Fort Collins police tell us a citizens review board also cleared the cops.
Isn't this an uphill battle for your lawsuit with those elements in play here?
Absolutely not. And in fact, I think that makes the police department look even more incompetent and even more their disregard for civil rights even more egregious.
A spokesperson for Fort Collins police tells us the city plans to contest the allegations in that lawsuit. There's still a lot of video that we could not show because of time in this story. We have much more of that video on our website, 9news.com. So what appears to be a conflict in that Internal Affairs report. They say that force was not necessary, but the officers were still found to be exonerated.
Well, and nowadays, of course, we always talk about the body camera footage that seems to provide the most evidence for people anyway to look at. And I'm wondering now, are we starting to see a space between an internal affairs investigation and public or legal consequences, that there tends to be it's like two railroad tracks. They run parallel, but they don't touch.
Yeah, and in different investigations have different levels of consequence. Internal affairs is much different than a civil lawsuit. Civil lawsuit is, of course, much different than a criminal case. So it all depends on what a jury sees, what a judge sees, and we'll see how this plays out in the federal court system.
Yeah, and then it also kind of depends on that jury and that judge and where everybody's space is with all these things.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.